finished. It's time to leave now.
Flashback.
Give that a good old chicken bite. This is my morning face. We're up way early. Let's try that again. There goes my alarm going off. It's way earlier than I would have liked it to be. But we're going to Isla Mujeres, guys. We're not sure Isla Mujeres is the island of the woman, the woman's island. This is a very, very popular island off of the coast of Cancun, Mexico. It is known for beautiful beaches. And I don't really know what else. So, snorkeling, and we're gonna go to a Mexican buffet and eat some food, and I don't know, let's go. So as we mentioned, Isla is just off the coast of Cancun, essentially. So as we're in Playa Del Carmen, we had to grab a little colectivo, or, well, as part of the like tour package, transportation up there is included. So we're here in this lovely van. On our way, it's probably maybe a 40-minute drive. Now he's turning on the music. Crazy about. Vámonos, so let's rock. Hour or so later, we made it to the port, which is gorgeous. Look at the water. Very, very, very beautiful. So now we are just waiting, essentially, to get on over. It is about a 40-minute ride on a catamaran to the island, which I think we are going to snorkel first, then go to the buffet. You know, we're all about that food, that Mexicano. Apparently it's supposed to be a Mexican buffet, so we'll see what that's all about. I don't know how authentic it'll be, but we'll find out, that's for sure. I'm excited nonetheless, and then we're gonna go check out the beach and the actual island itself. Well, it decided to rain very, very, very hard, I will add. It wasn't even supposed to rain today, but that being said, knowing the tropical weather, it should blow over in hopefully like 5 minutes. If not, we're gonna be in a tsunami. All right, made it on the catamaran, the boat. So we're gonna be taking off here. Luckily the rain, the lluvia passed, and I can't say it's just clear skies ahead, but nonetheless, we would definitely look forward to sailing off and getting on with this adventure. Alright, so we're putting the camera in the cabin here so it doesn't get wet, because it's kind of rained a little bit. But we are about to go snorkeling. We just finished snorkeling. It was very beautiful. I feel like they cut it short, but look at this water, everybody. It is so blue. Just the colors, it looks like Kool-Aid. Absolutely beautiful. We have made it onto the beautiful island, I gotta say, Isla Mujeres. Just like the women, I do love me some women, and I love me the island of the women, the beautiful island, guys. Look at these. This beach is gorgeous, the water is excellent, and of course now we have the buffet guys, what some of you came to watch. And we only have 1.5 hours, 1.5 hours, actually probably a little less because I've been talking and checking this place out. So we're going to get cut off in 1.5 hours or less. So let us see what they have to offer. Let's get some food and let's eat a Mexican buffet here on the beach. We have some potatoes, we have some vegetables, permiso. We have some pollo, some chicken. We have some porco, yeah, pork, see? A key sabor. What flavor is it?
Pisado con vegetales.
Okay, so chicken and vegetables. A porco.
Cochinita.
Oh, cochinita de pibil. Okay, muy bien. And noodles, pasta. We have some chips, some chili queso. We have some paella with chicken and crab and mussels. We have fruit, papaya, melon, mango. Oh my gosh, those look like ripe pineapples. Bit of a fruit salad also. Some plantains with sweet stuff. Oh man, we have some, I guess it would be aguachiles. Muy bien. We have some beets and pineapple looks like, or jamaica. We have some toppings, some salsas, some pickled onions. This looks delicious. Alright buddies, we got some food. I got pretty much everything to try. Couple like interesting things. One, they actually like basically, they serve you the meats, but then everything else, like you kind of serve yourself, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so this is I thought it was aguachiles, but they do actually call it a ceviche. So it is the fish, cebolla, some onion, pepino, and some kind of cilantro, herbs and spices. Give it a shot. The only vegetables they really got, at least like vegetables are kind of doused in oil and butter, so I don't know if I'm gonna have many, but give it a go. You know, I didn't even tell you what I have here. All right, guys, we have a whole bunch of ceviche. I have a big thing of delicious looking pineapple. Unfortunately, they don't have any salsa en polvo or like tajin. I asked also they had just plain like habaneros and they didn't. I then have a little bit of a fruit salad here. I have some of the beets and pineapple mix. I have a couple tortillas, which are a corn tortilla, of course, for the meats we have here. So this is actually two big piles of salsa and a whole bunch of pickled onions, cochinita de pibil, which is basically a more or less barbecued pork. It's traditionally slow cooked underground. I've had cochinita a couple times. I love it. It's originating from Merida. Delicious, a little bit of peppery pork. And I got some pollo y vegetables. So basically just some chicken and vegetables. Try the ceviche. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Definitely some lime. It needs some heat. It's very lightly flavored. It'll definitely go better with a little bit of salsa. Try these pickled onions too, maybe these are nice. Maybe even just some salt. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but I can 100% guarantee and tell. Oh, you know, here, it'd be good with the pickled jalapenos because they're nice and salty. I can 100% tell that they were trying to cater to a very, you know, yeah, a little bit of salt, a little bit of heat, so much better. Catering to a demographic which is, you know, not into a lot of flavors, definitely not in any heat or anything. Because like I said, it tastes fresh. I like the ceviche because it's nice and light. A little cucumber. La salsa es necesito. Let's try some of these, well, I'll try the chicken by itself. So this is the chicken and vegetables. It looks just basically like a roasted chicken. Yeah. There's a little bit of seasoning there, maybe a little bit of pepper, like, maybe like a little bit of guajillo or something. Actually, not gonna lie. It's moist, it's juicy. It's actually, it's good tasting. I'm actually go too far to say I'm impressed. It is like a stewed chicken. So let's make some tacos. Definitely some salsa is necessary. Put some of these onions on here. That's what I should have done. I didn't even think of it. I should have brought me some of my own habaneros. I got a whole bunch of habaneros at my Airbnb. But anyway, that is a big bite. Look at taco. Give that a good old chicken bite. Doused in salsa, doused in onions with that chicken. That was actually excellent. That was really good. I'm impressed for a beach buffet, which again is definitely not very traditional. The flavor's good. Being said, I'm gonna need some more salsa for my next taco, my cochinita de pibil. So let me go grab some. I'll try it first by itself. You know what? Alright, so really, it does have a fatty, porky flavor, but it's kind of cold, and believe it or not, it's not as nice as the chicken. I thought it'd be the other way around. Yeah. Not as nice. But like I said, let me get some more salsa. I'll be right back. Alright, got myself a whole plate of accompaniments, aka salsa, pickled onions, and some jalapenos. Definitely necessities for me. Also, I respect it. But I also walked by a man, you know those guys that just should not be wearing Speedos? And there's a guy wearing like a legit Speedo. He definitely shouldn't be. Let me know if you've ever had a guy in Speedo story down below. Again, respectfully, he can wear whatever he wants, and I'm happy for him. But there are children around, and it's very revealing. Like in the buffet. I don't know. If I was a parent, I would tell my kids to look the other way. All right, let's try this cochinita. And I will give them credit, buffet logic, like, obviously, if they were to change the plate, it should be hot. And I think that's where a lot of the, I think it'd be a bit better. But pile up this frickin' cochinita de pibil taco, all the onions, all the cilantro, or not cilantro, onions, all the jalapenos. It actually didn't even have cilantro. Like I said, fruits with no tahini or salsa en polvo, no chili habaneros, no cilantro. Like I said, the demographic is very select. Wow, this is just giant. All right, I made this very large. That's okay. Let's give it a shot. Pickled onions, pickled jalapenos. The salsas are good. The salsas are definitely making it. The chicken was still better, but that addition of salsas and everything, onions definitely helps. I might just kind of eat this with the salsas. But those pickled onions with the cochinita, but I just agreed with the lady. She said the green salsa was picante. It's not spicy at all. But like I said, you can see the fattiness of that pork. See the colors of it. Like I said, there definitely is a little bit of a pepper in it. But yeah, so that was the meats. Now let's try this. This is a little bit of a fruit salad, which they have a granola on, which I think is interesting. No tahini, but granola. Ooh, wow. All right, I gotta give it to them. That papaya is good. It is ripe. Oh man. With a sugar and a granola. Very, very delicious actually. That was really good. I mean, it's fruit and sugar. How can you go wrong? And also the drinks are included for the 1.5 hours. So I've had like 3 Diet Cokes so far. Try this beet and pineapple salad. So it's just a plain beet. There's some ripe pineapple. I wish I could say more about that, but I can't. It's beets, which I do like beets. Let me know what you think of beets down below. Mixed with pineapple. Holy crap. Woo! And this pineapple. Look how, I don't know if you can see how, like, it's almost orange. Man, this is a ripe pineapple. I specifically picked some of the riper pieces, but thank you, my friend. Man, a pineapple cannot get much sweeter than that. Oh my lord. I got a little bit of pork juice on it, making it a little savory. But I gotta say, I wish I had some tahini, guys. We need that salsa and polvo. But they did the pineapple well. Wow, it is sweet. I don't know if I've ever actually, well, yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a sweeter pineapple. Which I love pineapple, it's my favorite fruit. But damn. With some tahini right now, salsa and polvo, oh man, that would be so good. If you're not familiar with what it is, that is a dried chili powder, chili and polvo, powderized chili, with salt and lime, like lime salt, it's like a powder. It's very popular in Mexico and or Southern United States, other places as well, and they often put it on fruits and vegetables. I love it. It just brings out a sweet, the acidity, the it's not heat, that's not the right word, but a little bit of a bite to it. Man, I love that stuff. So we have about 35 minutes left on the buffet clock. So let us go see what else we have. I got a little bit more of the pork. I got some more of that chicken and vegetables. This time I actually got vegetables, the first time I didn't. So I'll kind of see what that actually is. I did get a little bit of the paella here, very, very, very little, with some crab, a little bit of chicken on it. So I will try that for the sake of it. Some jalapenos, some pickled onions, love me that stuff. Then we have a little bit of pineapple. I got some big, huge chunks of the papaya with the granola. You can see the granola on it and sugar. And a couple tortillas. And then I got myself a little bit of ceviche and a big, literally, plate of salsa. Because yo adore salsa. I just wish it was a little spicier. Or we had some more heat, you know what I'm saying? Let's try the paella because we haven't tried it yet. So I do have a bit of the rice here and the chicken. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good. It tastes like a chicken rice, which makes sense. Paella is a Spanish rice dish. Not much seafood, just kind of cooked in with the rice. And you definitely, even in that only bit of chicken flavor, you'll get lots of oh my gosh, holy crap. Look at this crab. There's a lot of meat on that. Wow. I've never had a crab meat which is so soft. It almost is like a paste or a mush already in the knuckle, which is weird. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It tastes delicious, tastes like crab. And that paella was surprisingly good. Like I said, chickenish rice. I got some more beets, by the way. That crab was actually really impressive. Would not have expected the paella to be good. That's a couple dishes, actually, I was genuinely surprised at. We got some vegetables in with the chicken. I don't even know what they are. Potatoes. Interesting choice. Another bite of ceviche. And this bite of ceviche will be doused in the salsa, which it needed. Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, a little salt, a little bit of heat. I can't even say heat. That's like, it's just not heat, but a little more oomph compared to just that lime on that fish. Muy bien. Whip myself up a big old taco. Pile of pickled onions. Get in some of this chicken. This is a, there is bone in this chicken, but yeah, it is a juicy chicken. And like I said, a little fattier than probably I'd like, but I mean, that's kind of how it is. It's just like a roasted chicken, cooked in its own juices. Like I said, some kind of a pepper, maybe like guajillo, some jalapenos. Again, huge taco. This is massive. I have a habit of making these tacos that are just way too big. You know what? I just got a little taste of that chicken. There's definitely some curry in it. Now, they did bring out a new batch of chicken. They didn't bring up the new pork, but I did get a little piece nonetheless. But that is a new batch of chicken. And like I said, that little bite tasted like curry. So let's give this a shot. Of course, with some salsa. Correction. With all the salsa. All right, hold up. This chicken tastes different than the first one. There's actually a lot of curry in it. Surprising amount of curry. It's like a, that's weird. It now tastes like a curry chicken. Like you get like an Indian restaurant. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's throwing me off a little bit because it tasted different before. And now it's very curry. It's good, I'll still eat it. I do want to try this, let's try this cochinita de pibil, this pork for the second time. I mean, technically the definition of insanity is trying, doing the same thing, repeat and expecting a different outcome. But I am hoping that with this combination, we can replicate or maybe even make it better than the first time. All the onions, all the jalapenos, and of course, all the salsa. But the surprising thing of this round is how good that paella was. Shockingly good, and that paella is kind of near the end of its life. All right, another big old taco. What can I say? It ain't bad. And of course this papaya with the granola on it. Woo! Man, that's good papaya. I really like this actually. I always like papaya, but whatever they do this is fantastic. More pineapple. Sweet, very sweet, delicious. But I need me some tahini. Tahini, salsa and polo. Definitely what this needs. I gotta say, I mean, I was definitely more skeptical of some items. For some, my skepticism was well warranted, and in fact, I was pleasantly surprised with a couple items. Chicken was surprisingly good. The paella was surprisingly good. The papaya was excellent. And then certain things were a little disappointing. But all in all, for a buffet on the beach, I got no complaints. What I call authentic Mexican? No. And it could really have used some more spices, flavors. It was definitely made for a, I'm gonna save my words and just say like a palate which is not used to any kind of spice. Even like with the green sauce, what they said is spicy, is not even the level of a Tabasco or a Frank's. Like there is no heat to it. They do taste good, tomatillo, and they're basically tomato salsa, with a little bit more flavor, some habanero, and some tahini would have went a very long way. But everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty cool. We had to check out it. around now, let's go see a little more Isla Mujeres. We do have a little more time here, a couple hours. And yeah, I mean, I ate, honestly, that was quite a bit of food. Probably a little more than I anticipated, but I'm not going to overly fill myself because I want to enjoy my next couple hours on the island and not look pregnant. I already will look a little pregnant, but I'm going to show you Isla Mujeres, but hope you enjoyed the eating at this buffet. And luckily, I mean, they would have cut me off anyway if I would have went over the time. So we're going to get not cut off. So let's go see that. All right, so we ate and now we're gonna check out the downtown. You can rent golf carts or scooters. Downtown is apparently just this way. It's kind of the thing with this island. I think it's really easy to kind of get stuck just kind of right where the ships let you off in that kind of beach area. But there's a little bit more to offer, so just go take a gander around. And I need to put on some sunscreen. My arm is burning. So let's do that real quick and see the downtown. And there is no doubt about it. The water is absolutely stunning. The beaches, the colors, the waters are just so clear. Reminds me of Holbox, reminds me of Cozumel. This sand is just, literally this is by far one of the nicest beaches I've ever seen. The waters are absolutely equally as clear as like Turks and Caicos. This is honestly so impressive. And Isla Mujeres is beautiful. I definitely see why. This is the Centro Beach, downtown Center Beach. Not far, literally like 5 minutes from where we docked on the north side. So crazy beautiful. So this whole downtown area is just absolutely full of basically souvenir shops like everywhere you look. So maybe we'll try to get out this main drag. Fun fact, this is actually, like, the majority of the language I'm hearing is English. There's very little Espanol, which is hilarious. And I'm not, like, that just doesn't mean by the looks of people. I'm talking like I'm hearing no Spanish. Everybody's speaking English, incredibly tourist. Prices are out the wazoo. 100 pesos, 100 pesos for a coco frio, whereas you can get them like 30 and 40, maybe max 50 in Playa. So even compared to somewhere like Playa, it's pretty impressively touristic and they know you're a tourist. I would also really encourage you to talk to the locals when you can. And when I mean my locals, I mean like the workers, because no one here is actually a local. You gotta realize there's very, very, very few, if any, of the individuals that you're gonna meet here that are probably serving you at restaurants or selling you stuff that are actually from Isla Mujeres. Most of them are coming from, you know, either be Quintana Roo, Merida, Tabasco, neighboring provinces, states, a lot of from like Puebla, Mexico City. So talk to them. They have such interesting stories and they'll tell you, if you talk to them, they'll tell you, they'll be like, the food here sucks. This place is all fake, but the beaches are beautiful. So literally, like, I've had these exact conversations with many people, so I really appreciate it, would encourage that. And in regards to like food prices, pretty extensive. Guys waving in the background. Let's just say the food prices here are literally at least 50% extra to like double, like 100% more than like implies. So again, you're down here on this like little Isla Mujeres strip you're paying for. So literally one street off of the main kind of drag there is so much quieter, it's crazy. Still like souvenir shops. Here we got a sports nutrition store, but it's very colorful. All the buildings are just bright purple and pink and blue and yellow. It's all super interesting. And I mean, you know, lots of tacos and I mean, like I said, souvenirs for sure. Lots of people on their golf carts, on their little bikes and all that good stuff. So pretty interesting. Not quite what I expected, but not in a bad way. Now, admittedly, there's not many shops that I think are worth going into, but this is a really cool one. They have a whole bunch of wood and stonework. They have these awesome masks. No clue how much they are. Let's see if we get a price tag on one. No. I'm sure they're very expensive. They also have some leather products, definitely real leather. You can smell it, and they're actually making it back here, so impressive. This is, like I said, a cool shop. One I think worth taking a gander at. These are some very nice souvenirs, we'll put it that way. It's funny, we've been in Mexico for 2 weeks, and I think this is the day we finally get burnt. Literally our last day. Yes, I leave tomorrow. Ooh, the sun is so strong, it's crazy. Even with like I mean, I've definitely been putting sunscreen on, but I should have put more on from the get-go. I didn't just expect it to be so much time outside in the sun, I guess. But anyway, walked around for, I don't know, probably an hour and a half. I feel like I've seen everything. It's just a lot of restaurants and souvenir shops, and that's pretty much it. So probably head back towards kind of the boat. Maybe we'll sit at the beach for a bit, get some, well, maybe a little sunshine, maybe not. At least sit and relax. Our boat leaves in about an hour. We had a total of, I think, 4 hours on the island, including the eating time. So see if there's anything else more interesting, but Isla, I'll let you know my thoughts after. And we're back in the bus where we started the day. I think we're a couple shades darker. Definitely sun-kissed on my arms. I don't know if it's gonna show, but this one has definitely got a little red. Let's see if we can see some tan line. Let's see. Let's see, can you see it? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know if that's it or not. There you go. Maybe, yeah. That's there's a bit of color there, we'll put it that way. But anyway, overall, huge thanks to Gustavo Flobal and just the company. Everybody involved on this tour was excellent. The staff were absolutely amazing. The buffet was fine. The island itself, Isla Mujeres, is very beautiful. It is quite limited, I should say. So I definitely think it's worth like a day trip. I know some people go and stay overnight. If you did, I would say max 1 day. Unless you're gonna like go there and like specifically maybe scuba dive and or snorkel for a couple days. But if you plan to just kind of stay on the island, definitely a day is enough to see it, I think. Again, the only thing we didn't do, they've been mucho all day. As I was saying, the only thing we didn't do really was rent a golf cart and see the other parts of the island. But like I said, apparently according to the gentleman, with the exception of like a couple statues, whatever, we got a gist of the island. So like I said, beautiful. The waters, the beaches, excellent. I'm definitely on par with some of the best in the world, the best I've ever seen. And until next time, everybody, have a lovely day. He's trying to get Messi in there. He's pro-Argentina, so there you go, guys. Everybody, the time has come. Not for me to shave my head, for you to subscribe. So click my face right here, subscribe, click one of these 2 videos I picked just for you. And exciting news, we also have a new channel. So if you want to watch challenges, raw, uncut, so you get to hear what the audience says, hear my real thoughts, opinions, noises, etc., link down below, Joel Hansen Raw. So check that out. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, well, I'll see you in a minute. Click on these videos.